first grade friends. We're going to read about habitats, plants in their habitats. Remember the table of contents? That shows you what we will be reading about. Feel free to look at it.
Here are some words to think about in this story. Dry. The soil on the left is dry, and the soil on the right is moist. Habitats. Plants live in many habitats. Plants. Earth has many types of plants.
Sunlight. Sunlight is light from the sun. Survive. Plants survive or stay alive in many habitats. Water. Plants need water to survive.
Introduction. Plants live in many different habitats. Plants need water, air, light, and a place to grow. Many plants have adapted or changed to survive in their habitats. This book shows some ways plants have adapted.
A plant or plants live where they can get the right amounts of water, air, light, and space. I wonder if every plant needs water to grow.
I wonder that too. It says plants need water.
They all must need it then. Surviving near a pond. Plants that grow in and near ponds must be able to get the water, sunlight, and oxygen they need to survive. Cattails have parts that grow above and below the water. Tall, strong leaves. The underwater roots absorb water, nutrients, and oxygen. The tall, sturdy leaves above the water absorb the sunlight and oxygen. Water lilies, lotus, water platters.
Ooh, those kind of look like water lily pads, Miss Celine.
Very interesting, aren't they? Fun to look at.
These big water platters can get a lot of sunlight.
Cattails survive near this pond.
I wonder why the cattails survive near the pond.
I suppose they get water from the pond.
Surviving in a tropical rainforest. A tropical rainforest is a very warm and wet habitat with many plants. The canopy layer of the rainforest blocks most sunlight.
Canopy? What does that mean?
I don't know, but it blocks sunlight. So maybe it's kind of like a roof.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right.
Because it blocks the sunlight from getting to the forest floor.
Okay.
Vines have special roots that help them climb trees to get more sunlight. Whoa, those are some big vines.
Sturdy vines. These vines have adapted to get the sunlight they need to survive. Epiphyte. Banana tree. Did you know that bananas grow up? Very interesting. Oh, hey.
Oh, buddy, chunky monkey, gotta stay here.
Bromeliad. A bromeliad catches water to help the plant survive. I have one of these at home. My daughter gave it to me for my birthday.
That's very beautiful.
Yeah, it said to water by putting water inside the flower.
Oh, that's cool.
It's very interesting. Surviving in the desert. A desert is a very dry habitat. Some plants, like cactuses, survive with very little water. Cactuses have thick stems that hold water. The thick stems help cactuses survive in the dry desert.
Water is inside the thick stems of the saguaro cactuses. Poppies, barrel cactuses, and beaver tail cactuses.
These plants survive with very little water.
Let's look at the text a little bit closer.
Okay.
Find the word dry. Miss Celine, do you see the word dry?
Oh, look, it's really dark.
Oh, I wonder why
Bold
that
it.
is.
Probably to get our attention.
I think it might be right. The author uses this word to describe the desert. What other words does the author use to describe things?
Little?
Ooh, that means small.
Ooh, oh no, very little.
Ooh, so really small. Ooh, I see the word thick.
Oh, yeah. Dry. Oh, we already have dry. Look, it's dry is on there twice.
It must be because it's really
It's bold
dry
and
there.
not bold.
Surviving in the Arctic. The Arctic is a very cold and windy habitat. How do plants survive in this habitat? Bearberry plants grow close to the ground and have thick, tough leaves. These leaves protect the plant from cold temperatures and strong winds.
Look at these thick, tough leaves.
Ooh, I bet the author is describing these leaves. Arctic willows have fine, silky hairs. How does this special feature help Arctic willows survive? I wonder.
Point to ponder. Purple saxifrage. Arctic willow. Bearberry plants have adapted to stay warm and protected in the Arctic. Conclusion. Plants live in many different habitats. All plants need the same things to survive. Oh, there you go right there. All plants need the same things to survive.
So they do all need the same water
They all
and
need
air.
That's right. Anyway, they need the same things to survive in their habitats. Plants in their habitats. Here we see a pond, tropical rainforest, cattails, parts that grow above and below the water, vines with their special roots, a desert, the Arctic, cactuses with their thick stems, and the bearberry plants with thick, tough leaves.
Plants have adapted to stay alive in their habitats.
They stay alive, don't they? Very cool.
Very fun.